Hey guys, Mike here with Discount Forklift. Right behind me is going to be Belinda, which is going to be your EKKO Walkie Stackie that's rated up 3,000 pounds. Before I get into this machine, I'm just going to show you a little bit of our goodie bag here. This is our tote bag. It says, do you even lift? And then a forklift operator. So it also comes with our favorite brand of forklift, which is Lift Hero. And then one of our favorite shirts that actually a lot of the employees themselves wear too is the evolution of the forklift. Here's the back of it. Do you even lift, bro? So these are good quality shirts, very comfortable. Now for some of the serious things with this, you have our troubleshooting guide. So this has, for example, any kind of user error kind of things that you may commonly experience with this. So for example, just on the electric here, sometimes you can't obviously use this, because this is pushed in. Since I pulled on, that red light appears. So some people think they may have pulled it or pushed in and think it's working. This actually goes through those steps. Last but not least is going to be our equipment maintenance guide. So this has pretty much internal combustion engines, lead acids, all that kind of fun stuff, lithium ion, which really doesn't need to be serviced. However, the back here, you do have your forklift shift operation inspection sheets. You also have some other maintenance checklists too for different types of lifts. So what I recommend is keeping this intact. Don't take any of the pages or fill it out here, just make photocopies and you should be good to go with that. So I'm going to go ahead and put everything in the bag here. I'm going to hand this to my assistant. So now to get back into the lift, we're going to kind of go over some controls here. So this actually will not move up, backwards or forwards or anything unless it's actually kind of level to your hip. You do have your plug right here to charge your actual lift into a 110 outlet, which is great. You do have your kill stop right here. So now this is on. When I actually have it in use, you guys can see that it goes backwards or forwards, right? So we're going to keep this off. Now in the controls right here, you do have your throttle position, which is at the thumbs, backwards, forwards. This is your emergency stop right here. So if let's say you're backing up to a wall, you got a full load on this. What happens, I'm just going to demonstrate it for you real quick. What happens with this is, let's say I'm approaching a wall and this thing still keeps going. It hit me in the stomach. It made it come to a complete stop, but then you have to reposition this. And now you can move it again. So it's just a safety measure that it springs this thing forward. So I'm gonna move this a little bit forward. Now again, right here you have your mast, raising it up or lowering it down, okay? You have your horn button right here. To go into our mast, you do have your 2-stage here, which this goes up to about 10 feet. You do have your safety painted forks, which are painted red with yellow tips for good visibility, as well as your outriggers here with some good caster wheels. So now that you guys know about the machine, I'm going to demonstrate its capabilities to you. Kind of jump the one on there. There we go. Okay, again, this is how you're going to, if you're driving it forwards, pretty simple. It will take off on you too if you're not careful. So you kind of have to make sure that you're at a good pace. You're not going too fast. That way you're operating this in a safe capacity. I'm gonna honk my horn, just a little beep. Okay, now to do this backwards, I'm gonna slow down the throttle here. This is actually easier to maneuver if you're actually walking and leading this thing, as opposed to just using it like this. All right, what I'm going to go ahead and do is square this up to my camera guy. That way I can show you guys the mast and how that operates. All right, raising this up now. right about 10 feet. Go ahead and lower this down. Now, if you had a full load on this thing, it'd actually go a little bit faster. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for the controls. I'm going to go ahead and power this thing off. Oh, one thing I do want to actually show you here too. You do have some different settings, which this is your battery level, letting you know that it's fully charged or if it's depleted right here. So you'll start to see these indicators pop up. And then you have your turtle mode here, which you can press onto that. So now let's just go ahead and now moves a lot slower compared to when I turn it off. So it picks up a little bit of speed. So I'm going to go ahead and power this thing off. Last thing I want to show you is your data tag, which is located right here below the nameplate. That's going to have all the information on this Walkie Stackie. It's going to have the serial number, it's going to have the model number, it's going to have the capacity that this thing can go up to about 10 feet in the air, as well as even some information on the battery. Other than that, on behalf of Discount Forklift, to thank you for doing business with us so we can support businesses like you guys. Appreciate it. I'm looking forward to you guys getting your lift.